Oh, hello there. I was just in my corner. I know it's been a few weeks since I've uploaded anything, but listen, you were probably thinking, oh, he's gone. He's probably going to be changing, doing something better, doing something funnier. Well, you're wrong. I'm not changing that single thing. Because why would I? A new channel to look at. It's an actual channel this time, instead of just a broad subject of things. If you haven't heard of Dude Perfect before, they're basically just the Big Bang Ball brothers of YouTube. Basically what they do is they take a ball, they take a goal of some sort, and they put the ball into the goal from a strange place. You know, it gets boring sometimes, but at least it's interesting to an extent. These people have literally gone to the point, okay? So if you have heard of Dude Perfect, this is basically the European version of Dude Perfect. They have somehow climbed their way up to 4.5 million subscribers, which is pretty dank, I guess. Basically what they do is they take things and they drop them off high places. Let me give you an example of what they do. Let me give you an example of what kind of content they make. They're on this cliff. They have brought in a soccer ball. They take the soccer ball and boom, 32 million views. Boom, boom. You find a cliff, you find a hill, throw a soccer ball off that baby, boom, 32 million views. Enough to buy your own house, I guess. Instant. Like, honestly, that's all they're doing. How has no one thought of this? So basically they did what anybody else would do. They're like, oh, we can get 32 million views from doing that, so let's just do that. And so they did. They just do that. They throw stuff off of high places. It kind of got boring. People got tired of just watching them throw stuff off of the cliff, off of the mountain, off of whatever staircase they're on. They got tired of it. So what did they do? They added stuff to the bottom. Like, oh my gosh, how boring. Like, they make it sound so interesting, but when you look at it, it's so boring. 200 potatoes versus trampoline. Dropping a giant anvil on a car. The anvil will either do one of two things. One, something interesting, or two, hit the car and break the car. And two, it does number two. It hits the car and breaks the car. Have you ever seen those tech destroy channels where they like take the iPhone and they'll cover it in Orbeez and then they'll throw it off this huge cliff or something? It's kind of the same concept, although that's interesting. So in their most recent video, they took, which I guess was their 4 million sub video, I guess. But in their most recent video, they took a giant rock. That's basically what it is. You can call it a wrecking ball. You can call it a weight. I don't care. And then they dropped it onto a sheet. They dropped it onto a couple layers of glass to see what happened. And to no one's surprise, it went through the glass. So here's another example of one of their videos that they typically do. So they go to this giant dam. They go to I don't know what dam this is. I don't care. So we take the bowling balls, right? We throw them off of the dam, okay? But get this. There's a trampoline at the bottom of the dam. But get this. So the bowling ball hits the trampoline. What was their thought process? You might think, oh, well, they just drop it, they hit it, they see what happens, boom, it's over. You're wrong. They show every single time they miss. And then finally, after 11 minutes of watching the video, and you're like, just give it to me, please. Why have they not hit it yet? Finally, they miss again. But then they hit it, and you're like, okay, this is what I waited for? Can you believe it, guys? It bounced off of the trampoline. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe this. So it goes, you might think, okay, well, this is just stupid. No one would watch this. 38 million views. 38 million views. Oh my gosh, I don't understand. They hype it up to such an extent where you think something amazing is about to happen, but then, surprise, surprise, bowling ball hits trampoline, bowling ball flies off the trampoline, end of video, thank you for your 12 minutes. Their most viewed video is them throwing a bowling ball off of a high structure for 10 minutes and missing every single time. And then they try to say, they have this one word they call the Magnus effect, which is basically if you put backspin on a ball and you throw it, it's going to go farther because you're putting backspin on it. Everybody knows this, but they act like they're the first people to ever like discover this. So they try to use the Magnum effect word as much as they can to make themselves sound smarter for some reason. You're idiots. Just be yourselves, okay? Just be idiots. No one really cares. Okay, but that's pretty much all I have to say. These guys are idiots. They're getting so much money just for throwing stuff off of high structures. Why don't they just take themselves and Magnus affect themselves? That's what I want to see. They know literally nothing about anything. Another video of me making fun of people for absolutely no reason. But I know that it's been a while since I've uploaded, but deal with it. Also, I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers, which will be pretty cool. But I want, for my 1,000 subscriber special, I guess, I'm just going to answer some questions, because I get a lot of questions on Snapchat and stuff. And so if I can just bang those out in a few videos, or not a few, if I can just bang that out in one video, then I can just refer to that. So just ask me questions. So just comment questions. If you want to ask me anything, comment it, and I'll probably put you in the next video that I will be doing for 1,000 subscribers. And that's pretty much it. Good work.